Okay, here we go. Apuleius. Book 2, Part 5. Dummheit. While these things, identidem, that's an adverb meaning again and again repeatedly. Rimabundus eximi delector. Eximi can be another adverb. Delector, it's a deponent, means I was enjoying this. So while I was enjoying these things, time and again or repeatedly, and eximi means remarkably or especially. Rimabundus, with my mouth cracked open, I'm guessing that means. 8 Barena. So Barena said, Tua sunt, these are yours, cuncta quae vides. All this which you see, these are yours. And cum dicto, when this means said, ketros omnes, they go together. Sermon secreto, they look like they go together. So praecipit. Cipio means to receive, but praecipio means to do in advance or give precepts or instructions. So she gave instructions to keteros omnes, all the other people, to decede, to decidere, to go away. And there would be with a secret conversation, a secret talk going on between the two of them. Quibus dispulus omnibus. Nice little ablative section. With everybody dispulsed or removed or pushed away, pulsus has the effect of repelling them away. She inquited, so she ate it up here, which means says, and now inquit, which means says again. Per hanc diem, something like by this goddess. Then we have a vocative, O Luce carissime, O Lucius most dear. This is how the second declension works. In the vocative, it goes E, and if there's an I, US, it goes I. Ut anxiety tibi metuo means, as I fear for you with a lot of anxiety or something. Metuo is this verb of fearing, and ut, if you know about your verbs of fear, fear that, I'm fearing for you anxietily. And I desire, provisima means foresight, and it looks like as pignora meo, as my own child. Pignora means pledges or children. Pot, it comes from potes, possum, etc. So it looks like I desire to have you have some long foresight, see it in advance as if you were my own child. Cave, that looks like an imperative singular to you. Take care for yourself. Sed cave fortita, and but take care bravely or something that means. You might want to take some other word with it. Take care very, especially take care, or whatever you want. From the malus artibus, which mentions the bad arts, and the facinoris illibris. These are the electrous lures, basically. So the lure of crimes of Ilias Pemphiles. Well, that Pamphylia, which we know means, literally, I think it's meant to mean Mrs. Lovell. She loves everybody. Which, with Milo, that Milo, whom, Decis, you say is a hospitem, your host, this Ilias Pamphilius is nupta est. So she's married to this Milo, and take care from the magical arts or the bad arts and these Facinora, so probably adultery or something like that. Okay, so the goddess was Diana. I think she's got 3 names. When she's in heaven, she's Luna. When she's on earth, she's Diana. And when she's in Hades, she's Hecabe or something, from what I know of mythology. Anyway, so this Pamphila is here. She's a maga. The A means it's female. So a magician, a female magician, or a witch, prime nominus, of the first name or the first order or the first ranking or something she might be called. And omnis carminus sepulchris magistra creditor. So creditor's impersonal. She's believed to be a magistra, which is a female teacher or expert in all the carmines or songs or incantations of sepulchres, which are you get buried in a sepulchre. It's like a coffin. So she knows these sort of incantations. Quae circulus and lapis. I think circulus is like a dead stick with sap still in it. I'm not sure. and lapillus are stones, and id genus, and this type of things. Inhalatus frivolus. So if she breathes on these frivolous things, on sticks and stones, omnem istem lucen. Looks like all that light, mundi of the world, sometimes it means universe, sidalis means a star. So all the lights of the stars of the world or the sky. Imus tartar is the sticks in the underworld. Imus means the bottom, and in vetustum chaos submerver. So this verb means she knows how to, it's a head verb, she knows how to submerge all the light of the stars into the bottom of Tartar, the underworld. And she's still submerging or sinking vetustum chaos. Chaos, same thing in English really. Vetustum means it's old. Okay, so chaos is accusative. Vetustum. Nam, for, simul, the same time, quem, accusative male. Anytime she conspexerates quem, anyone, someone. So when she lays eyes on them, here we go, a euvenom is going to be the quem. A young man, double genitive, of speciosa forma, of handsome appearance. Sumata, she is taken up or consumed by the Venustate Eos. Venus is the goddess of love, so she's basically consumed in his beauty. Eos is the genitive pronoun. And illico, the adverb, on the spot, in eum, she detorquit, so she twists, et correlatives, both are oculum and animum, both the eyes and a mind, in eum, in with the accusative towards him. So, that's pretty simple. Seret, she's a farmer now. She sows blanditias, which are flatteries or seductions, invade it, tax spiritum, his spirit or his soul, amoris profunde, pedicis aeternus alligate. Alligate, it's not an alligator, it literally means you're tying something. Pedicus, these are fetters, or take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Shackles. She ties the shackles of eternal profundi, amoris, of the deepest love. So she's tying on these eternal shackles of profundi amoris. Okay, tunc. So then, minus merigoros, to those who are less receptive to her, minus means less, merigoros is indulgent sort of thing. So then if to these, neuter plural, not neuter, accusative plural, so those who are less open to having her do this, and vilus fastidio, this is, fastidio means you despise basically and become vilus cheapest. So then, if she gets, she wants to seduce you basically, and if you're not into it, she considers you cheap. And in saxa, this is accusative, into a rock, and in pecua, this is a beast, and quadvis, whatever you like, puncto, in that point in time, she reformats you into whatever type of animal she wants, in stones and in flock animals and whatever animals she feel like, she'll reformat you puncto in that point of time. Alios viro process extinguit. Okay, Daily Dictionary from Latin is simple site. Morigerus. This is an adjective. If you're compliant, indulgent, or obliging to her. And the ones we saw was morigeros, the accusative plural. Okay, on and on. Hey, these things, tibi, to you, sensio, I sense or I feel, que vienda, must be cared against, and she's in trepidatio, trepidum. Same thing in English, trepido, pretty much she's fearful. And tibi, it's for Lucius, the first person, he should be trepido and take some precautions. Okay, yeah, but Vera was, but others, process, absolutely, she extinguishes, she destroys. So yeah, she was turning people into animals and stone. She says she's very fearful for him and he should have protections. And Nam 4, it also, illa urto, she's burning perpetually. And you, per atem and procurtunum, for your age and your beauty, your handsomeness, you are as capax. You have the capacity to catch her eye, basically, because of your age and handsomeness. Hey, these things, mecum with me, Barinia had satis anxieties. There's no verb there, but you can get the point. So she was excessively worried for him, basically. 6. At ego, but I, curious, alioquin, otherwise curious or curious in general, ut primum, as soon as, artis magicae semper optutum nomen audivi, as soon as I had heard the name of magical arts, genitive, which I'm semper optutum, optutum's a second declension, something you always opt for or choose or desire or wish for. So he's always wished to be interested in the magical arts. Tantum, usually merely or only, something like that. Fue means away from, it's like asum. I was far from being cautious of Pamphiles, it looks like. Ut etiam ultro, so that even ultro of my own accord, gestirem, tali magister meo volens, so volens he's wanting, tali such things for himself, magisterio, again it's like teachings I'm guessing, ampla cum merce tradere, so he was amply ready to tradere, usually hand over or pay, whatever merchandise, whatever price it was going to cost him, and process again, take it as absolutely. He was concited, so he was excited. Saltu, sometimes it can mean a mountain pass or a frost pass. I'm guessing it's a leap here. To precipitare, to jump head first into hell itself. Bartharum, I'm pretty sure, is hell or something, one of the words for it. Vestinos can mean impatiently or in a hurry. Deniqui, so finally, impatient, and vicors means sort of like insane, enemy of the mind and crazy in his mind. Menoeus, in her hand, something to do with velo, as if a quadam contains, as if a certain chain. So here he goes, he expediates. So he expedites from her hand or gets out of her hands. Mimet, that's just the strengthener, which basically means me. That they just add met there for the stronger. And salve propere adito. So he added a salve, which is a greeting or a farewell, propere, hastily, and evolo, and I flew, remember it's first person, to ad hospitium, to his host, or the hospitium of Milo, pernicata, another adverb, meaning in a hurry. So he ripped his hands out of hers if it was a chain, said goodbye, and he hastened off because he wanted to learn about this magic art, I'm guessing. Actum. And while amenti similis celero, I hastened along vestigium in me tracks, similar to dative and amenti, another madman. So he's hurrying, similar to a madman. Inquam, so he's speaking. I said, imperative, come, O Lucius, he's vocative himself. Be vigilant, and esto, future imperative, be with yourself, which means have your wits about you, I'm guessing. Hey, he's talking to himself, you have occasionem ex optum, which you've opted for, which you've hoped for, and diatuno voto, and with a long, diatuno means long time wish for, potterus, you are able, fabulous miris explere means fill up, or pectus, your heart, you can fill up with the fabulous miris, these are fables which you admire, basically. So here's his chance. Okay, we're almost at 15 minutes, so we'll finish this in a hurry. Or for Be away from puerile formidines, dreads, communis, adverb, close to close, cum re ipsa, with the matter itself. It's also close hand-to-hand combat. Congratulate, he's imperative to himself. This is how deponents have imperatives. Step navata, bravely, with the matter itself. And a nexu, from the not, quidem indeed, or even tempora. So temper yourself in the venerio hospitivus tuus, to your host. So temper yourself when it comes to the venereal things. And probi Milonis genialum torum suspecen. Look up to or respect. Religiously, the torum is the bed of Milo. So the marriage bed, genialum, and verum, but enim vero, for sure, you might want to say, enim is for, and vero is the truth or surety. So, but for sure, patenta should be sought, the femula, the female slave, ex inixi, another strenuous word. So what he should be seeking out is photos, the handmaid or whatever you want to call her. Nam for et forma scitula et, so we have et net. She is both scitula forma, so in her form or in her shape she is scitula, which is neat basically. So I guess she's attractive, takes care of herself, and she's ludicrous. She's playful in her moribus, that's her customs or habits, and process, another we'll take as absolutely, argutula est. This looks like a diminutive. This can be she talks a bit or she's a bit cunning. Vesperae quoque cum somno consideres. So vespar is evening, vespers. So also when you conceded in the evening, cum somno, when you went to sleep, and in cubiculo to deduxit. So she led you into the cubiculo, the bedroom, comatilla, friendly, over friendly. Blande, she collocated, she placed you, lectulo, in the bed, blande, soothingly or flatteringly, and satis amanta cooperated, and covered you over with your blankets and gave you your teddy bear, amanta, in a loving manner, satisfactorily, and with an osculato tuo, and with your head kissed, osculato, quam, how, invita, unwillingly, it's female, see with the A, she discederated, she left, prodating her voltu, and she betrayed how unwillingly she left in her voltu on her face. And denique, finally, often, respiciens, present participle or adjective, whatever it is, she looked back, retrosa, backwards over her shoulder, and she would substid it. She would halt, look back at him in the bed. Quod bonum Felix, so basically what good this is, it's Felix, it's lucky, enforcedum, auspicious, or blessed, idique, and so, licet, although it shall not salutare, it shouldn't be it's not the, maybe the safest thing, temptator, she should be tried, foetus illa, this foetus should be attempted,